Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another one, Rants and Gunner, bro. How's it going, my brother?
Yeah, man, I'm good. You know, we won the Champions League against Madrid. So, you know, this was just a little, I wouldn't say, you know, it's just a little end of season, like friendly, you know, just to let Paris know that what they could have won. Obviously, you know, the stadium was flat because obviously we've already won it, mate. So it was a little bit of going through the motions, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's what it is. I feel sorry for PSG. You know, I feel sorry for every other team in the competition that didn't win it. And yeah, man, on to next season to retain it. Fantastic work.
I hear it, bro. I hear it, man. I can't lie, man. I was watching the game and I can't lie, you lot got cooked, man. I can't believe you was at home. Like it was a madness, bro, because these lot were telling me, oh, look what Aston Villa did and this, that, and the other, bro. Like they did not understand that PSG were not taking Aston Villa seriously at all. Do you know what I mean? And that was never going to be replicated in the Arsenal game. And the most surprising thing of the whole tie is your Fansly. Like for all the noise that these lot have on social media, where was it? Where was it in the stadium?
It's the same every week. It's the same every week, bro. Yeah, like they're all jumping up and down in the concourse. Yeah, all having their beer and singing their songs, singing about Tottenham. Don't know why they're still singing about Tottenham, but there we go. And then as soon as they go and take their seats, they don't sing. Same every week, bro. I know enough people that go. They tell me every week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the tifo they brought out. Yeah, Matty said it looked like a shower curtain. It did. The strings hanging off it. It was shower curtain. Yeah, shower of shit. That's what that was, bro. Right, real talk. Like, honestly, yeah, that was a load of rubbish. But bro, that kind of summed everything up. Yeah, right, because like the way the club went out of their way to do a tifo and all of that for the Madrid game. Yeah, it's almost like that was the biggest game for them as well. Yeah, so that led down to the fans. I think the fans obviously had the high of beating Madrid. Yeah, and the whole thing was just flat. The whole thing was flat, bro, and that comes from the club as well. Yeah, I don't necessarily blame the fans. Yeah, but for the amount of money this football club generates, the amount of merch they peddle out every week, you'd think they'd spend 30, 40, 50 grand doing a proper flipping thing for Champions League semi, wouldn't you? Instead, like the Ashburton Army lads, they put some AI-generated one in, which rightfully got rejected. Yeah, but after rejecting it, and you come out with that, I bet PSG will walk out on the pitch pissing themselves. What the fuck's this club?
Yeah, it wasn't serious.
And now we're not serious football club, Rants. That kind of summed it all up, didn't it? Yeah, then we're going to go out there next Wednesday. Yeah, and bro, they're going to have fireworks popping off. They're going to have the big tifo. The drums are going to be banging. It's going to be carnage, mate.
Yeah, there's going to be flares. There's going to be everything, man. They're going to have their laser pens out. Trust me. This is what I was saying. Yeah, I think the reason why I don't give you a chance in the return leg is not because not because they're better than you, because they are, but the intimidation factor, the 12th man factor that your team didn't capitalize on, they are absolutely going to cash that 12th man in the second leg, bro. Because
we've only got 2,000 fans as well, and to be fair, our away fans that go abroad, they're quality. Yeah, but bro, you ain't going to hear them.
Yeah, you're not going to hear them. 2,000,
and they'll probably be stuck up in the clouds. So you're not going to hear them, mate. Yeah, and this is the thing. Yeah, it's like Real Madrid, this club, this fan base, this manager. Right, they all see that as the final. Yeah, he even said it in his press conference after the game. Well, the little interview after the game before the press conference. Yeah, with CBS. Yeah, and she asked him like, obviously not a great night, blah blah blah. And he goes, yeah, but we beat Real Madrid 3-0. We have to take the same mentality into the away game for Paris as we did, even though we won 3-0 against Madrid. I'm like, why are you mentioning Real Madrid, mate? That's gone. It's done. Yeah, but it's almost like he's validating himself. Well, I beat Real Madrid.
Yeah,
that leads to the fans, bro. He's a scumbag. This manager. I've been telling everyone. Yeah, this club. Yeah, we see Wenger in the crowd. Our CEO was sat right in front of him. If he had any balls, he would have got him on for the second half. Yeah, so like subbed Arteta out and brought Wenger in for the second half.
But it was crazy. I can't even lie, bro. When I was watching that game, obviously every team in every football match is gonna have their moments, irrespective, bro. But your team, like I said against Real Madrid as well, I don't believe that you were set up really well against Real Madrid. I just think that stylistically you were all wrong for Real Madrid. Let's just be real. Let's just be real with it. No, same way, and you got smashed.
You're right. It's stylistically, we're better off playing Madrid.
Yeah.
And let's be real. They're not really a team. They are a team, obviously, but they're not a team. They've got 4 or 5 players that can pull something out the bag.
Right.
Yeah, like the 3 up front can score at any point. Yeah, you got Rudiger that can score at any point, and Jude can score at any point. Other than that, they're not real. I mean, Valverde maybe. Yeah, but let's just be real with it. It's not really like a proper rigid formation that they play.
They're not a cohesive unit, bro. So.
Yeah, and then they have Vasquez running into midfield out of position every single time he goes there and gets caught out every week, multiple times every game. And listen, I ain't discrediting beating Madrid. It was great to beat Real Madrid, yeah. And I thought we'd get smoked. I can't lie. I actually thought we'd beat PSG. Yeah, but I said last week, if we don't win the first leg, we're out.
Yeah.
And here we are. Yeah, and here we are. And the thing is, the way they play, like their midfield, bro. If it's not the best in Europe, it's one of the best.
I think it's the best in terms of. I think it's the best in midfield in terms of it lacks nothing, because all of the players complement each other, and I think you've got the right balance of football IQ and physicality with Fabian, and then you've got the mobility with the other two. Do you know what I mean? You got the tenacity with Joao Neves, and what he doesn't have technically, he makes up with his tenacity. And Vitinha is just one of the most technical players on the planet. So
he's class, man.
when
you know
you
who reminds me
of
of?
them,
That Vitinha reminds me of Modric, early days of Modric.
I agree.
He's just so sick to watch, man. He just like floats around the pitch. Yeah, he's tiny as well, man.
Yeah,
like it's like even with our rugby players in midfield, couldn't get a ball off him. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Like Thomas Partey in the second leg, he helps, but I'll be honest, like you need 3 Thomas Parties to deal with that midfield, man. I'm telling you, like one's not even enough.
Even if we have Thomas Partey, let's not forget we had Thomas Partey against Bayern Munich.
True.
Yeah, and they were last season worse than this PSG this season. Yeah, we couldn't even beat them. So even with Thomas Partey, then all they'll do is they'll just find another way. They went through the middle of us quite easily.
Yeah, they walked through the middle. It wasn't even like they were fizzing the ball through the middle and it was quick passing. They were just walking through the middle.
But then this manager's so good, this Enrique, that what he'll do is, okay, cool, Thomas Partey's in there. It's going to be a bit more difficult to pass through their midfield. Cool, we'll go down the wing then. Yeah, bro, we ain't getting through. If we get through, I'll be absolutely baffed. And I'll be gassed as well because we'll be in the final. But bro, after seeing another shit show from our captain, like it doesn't matter if Thomas Partey's back. We still have 10 men on the pitch, bro. Yeah, it's been awful again, bro. He had
a good performance in the Champions League.
Well, he scored 3 goals in the Champions League. 2 of them were against PSV when we were about 4-5-1 up.
Yeah, okay, well there. That's what I mean. All right, cool. Let me rephrase that. In the business end of the Champions League campaign, I haven't seen anything from him.
Yeah, Real Madrid ghosted both games. PSG ghosted. Bro, he made 1 pass in the first half an hour of that game. Do you know how crazy that is? This is the creative spark. This is our captain, our leader, our creative spark. 1 pass in half an hour. What were you doing for half an hour, mate? Yeah, I reckon I could get on that pitch smoking 20 cigarettes a day, bruv. Yeah, drinking beer. Yeah, and I reckon I could make more than 1 pass in half an hour.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
I reckon I'll probably run more than him. Yeah, and I wouldn't be hiding behind 5 players.
The Odegaard thing is crazy, because it's like, in retrospect, he's looking like one hell of a fraud. Like, and I just don't know how
he's a failed wonder kid.
I don't know how he's gotten away with it. I don't know how he's gotten away with it for so long, Lee.
Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, 29. They've all bailed him out, bro. Then he bagged 1 good season of 15 goals that led to nothing. Yeah. And now, bro, do you know what he looks like? He looks like a washed footballer. He looks like Kevin De Bruyne. Like,
yeah, but 34, 35-year-old De Bruyne. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. It looks like Kevin De Bruyne. The legs have gone. Like, used to be good, now ain't good. Yeah, and it's like, bro, it's actually crazy because I've been telling people for the longest about this fraud, bro. He's a failed wonder kid. Yeah, bro, he was out of Vitesse Arnhem and Herenveen and Sociedad and seems like this on loan. Yeah, if you're that good, you ain't going out on loan to Herenveen, my friend. Yeah, you're on the bench at Real Madrid and you'll get game time. Yeah, it's what it is, isn't it? And the thing is, I'm so glad I get hooks on my watch-alongs now. Yeah, because he likes Odegaard, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I swear down, Real Madrid first leg, second leg, they had 7 minutes of stoppage time on in the first half. The last 4 minutes, I said to him, just watch the captain, don't watch the ball. Just watch him. After 4 minutes, he goes, yeah, I see what you mean about him. He's hiding. I say he's been doing it for years, mate, and getting away with it.
You don't want it. You don't want it. That corridor, that corridor of uncertainty, bro. The certain players like to hide in there, bro. McTominay used to do it for us. Flipping Declan does it for you lot as well. Like, a lot of them guys don't want the ball under pressure. And players that don't want the ball under pressure, they hide in that little corridor in between.
Where you can't get the ball, yeah.
Yeah, in between lines. You're calling for it, but no one can pass through players.
Yeah, and then he's getting the ump. He's waving his arms about and throwing his arms up because he can't get the ball. It's like, bro, Declan Rice had the ball against Madrid, right? He's gone forward a little bit. Odegaard passed it sideways, of course. He always passes left sideways. Yeah, Rice has got the ball, gone up the pitch a little bit, right? And then Odegaard's run off over there behind 3 players, and then he's going, "Give me the ball." I said, lads, are you watching this? Watch him. Yeah. I said, he's run off and hit. There's no way, in any shape, way, or form, anything that you could give him the ball back. There's 3 players in front of him and in front of Rice.
But this is the difference between This is the difference between Enrique's system and the difference between an Arteta system or any other system where these guys want to do this positional play and this zonal thing, and this positional play allows players like Odegaard here to hide. In PSG system, everyone is, instead of running away from the ball,
they run to the ball.
They run to the ball. So because of that, yeah, it poses another problem. Because a lot of the time, yeah, you can be in a system and say, well, I was in my zone and they couldn't find me. So you see these footballers, they ain't touched the ball for 10 minutes. In Enrique's system, there's none of that bollocks, bro. There's no DM, there's no attacking mid, there's no box to box. Everyone's box to box. Everyone's defensive. Everyone's attacking.
Yeah, and as soon as one goes, the other one stays.
That's it. And the same with the wingers. No one's a winger. Everyone's on the left, right, and in the middle, bro. Wherever the space is, that's where you're gonna go. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's never a moment where we're like, oh, whose man is that? This is your zone, bro. Nah. Everyone has to play. And this is why Arsenal were fucked, because they sat back because they were like, hold on, PSG want us to press them. When we press them, we can't get the ball. When we sit off, we also can't get the ball. So it just forced Arsenal further and further and further and further back. That's all it did, man. It was ridiculous. There were times where you'll see a PSG player has the ball and there'll be about 4 or 5 players around them. And Arsenal players were like, yo, do we go towards the ball or do we stay where we are? Do you know what I mean? And
if I go, I'm out of my zone and I'll get hooked off.
Well, exactly. And if you go, you're out of your zone. But that's what PSG actually thrive on. They thrive on drawing players out of their positions. And if you don't leave, they'll just play football in front of you until you try and come and take the ball. Like,
yeah, they'll just keep the ball. Yeah, they will. They'll just keep the ball. No, it's mad. And
they're not even moving the ball quickly, evenly. That's the mad thing. It's not pop, 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 pop. It's just they're just moving it around. They're like, right, if you're not coming for it, we're just gonna keep moving it around, and it's just
it's like watching Man City a couple of seasons back. Just keep the ball, and then bang, goal.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. When you watch Barcelona, Barcelona plays similar but faster. Yeah, and it's like everyone's getting.
It's not as quick as Barca's. Barca was like one touch, boom, third man run, whatever. Yeah. PSG were just keeping it, and they were just moving the ball around. And I was like, bro, this is crazy, you know. Because the thing is, if you do jump and you don't win the ball, Arsenal now they've got wide players that can run at your players, and now Timber's isolated now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He got absolutely cooked. Bro, do you know what's mad? Yeah, right. I see so many people after the game. Yeah. Because like we will watch the game, we will see what happened. Yeah, and then some clever top gooner put a tweet out saying, "Oh yeah, people are saying about Timber. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia didn't make complete a single dribble." And I'm like, yeah, that's because Timber kept flipping fly kicking him, mate.
But also
rugby tackling him and that.
But bruv, completing a dribble, that's a fake stat, bro. Because the thing is, he had the beating of him every time. He just chose to release the ball, when he got him off balance. He could have kept going, but what's the point? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not to turn around and say that he didn't complete a dribble. As soon as I've off balanced the defender, I've completed the dribble because he can't tackle.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't need to run past you to know that I've got you on toast. I don't need to do that.
And yeah, Jay in the chat, he did swap sides, but that's because the manager told him to switch sides. Yeah, let's just be real with it. Yeah. Why would the manager not tell him? Why would the manager? Why would he switch sides unless the manager's told him? Because he had him on smoke. Let's just be real with it. And maybe that was the plan. Maybe try and get him booked. That didn't work. And to be fair, he should have been sent off. How he got away without a yellow card in that game is crazy. Yeah, he should have been sent off. We should have had a penalty against us. Yeah, for that rugby tackle on him.
For sure, bro. If that was the other way around and someone grabbed Saka, that's a pin. I'll be real. Like,
and if it ain't given off, and Flowers would have a hit campaign. He'd have the referee's head on the thumbnail. Robbed. Yeah. It's mad. That was a penalty. It's soft. It's the same with Nuno Mendes. Yeah, when Saka. With the Saka one, when Nuno Mendes was off, went down, and everyone's going, "Oh, he dived, bro." When you watch the reverse angle replay of it, he pushes him, nudges him off balance, and then
Nuno goes down. Nuno goes down because he knows he's in trouble, innit? But it is a foul.
Oh yeah, of course, he went down real quick, but he did push him off balance.
He's in trouble. He did push him. You can see.
And then his standing foot, as he's trying to keep himself up with his standing foot, he's doing like baby giraffe. Saka clips his studs as well. Yeah,
No,
and
he
it's like,
definitely fouled him, but he was under pressure, so he went down. He could have stayed.
oh
on
yeah,
his feet.
bro, because
But why would you?
if they hadn't have given that, Saka's clean through on goal.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, and then he got booked for kicking the ball away. Yeah, and it's like, again, Saka should have been sent off. Yeah, because that shot that Martinelli had, when it came back out, yeah, Saka wiped out, I think it was Vitinha, wiped him out in the penalty box literally 3 minutes after that yellow card he got.
Mad.
Yeah, so he's lucky he didn't get a red. Yeah, this is why I don't call, like, and the thing is, people are moaning about this referee. Yeah, oh, the ref was shit. The ref was shit. Funny that, because all the way through this campaign, our fans have been sitting there saying the refs in this Champions League have been brilliant. So I don't want to hear nothing
think
about
that
refs.
referee was equally bad for both teams in that.
Yeah, he
game.
wasn't great, but that's not the reason we didn't score a goal, bro. We didn't create fuck all. Yeah, the Martinelli chance, I think he was offside anyway.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. He might have been, but
we don't know, do we? But it looked, but the camera angle weren't straight as always. Yeah. So maybe he was onside. Other than that, the only other chance I can remember we created was the one where Rice ran through midfield and passed it to Trossard.
Yeah, that's the main chance. Yeah, and even bro, when you look at what they created, bro, you look at the one off the crossbar, the Doué save,
Barcola sitter at the end,
the Barcola sitter, and also that Saliba last ditch challenge as well, bruv.
Oh yeah, oh days, mate, man. What a tackle that was!
Did that? What a tackle that was, bro. Listen, bruv, it could have been a bloodbath, you know, at the Emirates. This is what people are forgetting.
If he mistimed that, that's a penalty all day long, isn't it?
Yeah,
and they should have already had a penalty.
That's what I'm saying. They could have scored 4 or 5 goals, and you couldn't have begrudged them either. Do you know? What I'm saying?
We were poor, man. We were proper poor. But this is just what it is, Rants. Yeah, like, this fan base were telling me I have to give them an apology because we beat Madrid. Right, so now I predicted a win against PSG and we've lost. What happens now? Do I have to apologize again because I predicted a win? Like, what now? I don't really get it. All right, what are we doing here? Like, it's mad. And then when you sit there last night watching that game of football last night, oh my days, even if we make the final, we're fucked. Yeah, we're dusty either way, bro. Yeah, but after watching all the 2 games, the last 2 nights, we're now going to sit and watch Garnacho.
I tell you what, yeah, Lewis Skelly will have to defend blood against Yamal, innit? Like whether he likes it or not. That's why, bro. A part of me wants to see that because I don't know how good he is defensively. I like the way he inverts and
it doesn't matter how good he is defensively. Yamal cooks every single defender he plays.
I know that anyway, but bro, I just want to see something just for my own amusement. You know what I mean? Because it's one of those things where the way he links the play and stuff like that in midfield and the areas he picks up, yeah, he's actually not a defender at all. Like he's doing what Zinchenko was doing, but he's just a way better athlete.
Yeah, well, he's a midfielder anyway, bro. He's a number 8 anyway. But
he is. He's just a way better athlete. But he's doing what Arsenal fans were excited about seeing Zinchenko.
But look at last night, Rants. Yeah, they were 2-0 down at home.
Yeah,
after 21 minutes, yeah. And who was the person in their team that went, "Yo, give me the ball. We ain't fucking losing this." It was the 17-year-old, bro. 17-year-old boy said, "No, give me the ball. I'm gonna get us in this game." Yeah, and he did. He was outstanding, mate. I know. Dumfries obviously got the man of the match award. Yeah,
yeah, he played out skin as well.
Mate, his goal was cold as well. That volley, what a finish, bro. He's been sick all season, to be fair. But the level of quality of goals in that game was just ridiculous. The back heel in the first minute.
Oh yeah, some elite goals in that game.
Yeah, the volley from Dumfries. Yeah, the screamer from North side.
Rafinha as well. Yeah, oh my days.
Yamal's goal, bro. One-touch finishing. How many one-touch finishes were there last night? It was crazy.
And the one that got disallowed as well from Inter. What a transitional goal that was as well.
Yeah, Mkhitaryan. Yeah. Oh, that was close offside as well. But this is what I'm saying, bro. The 17-year-old boy said, "No, I'm not losing today, mate." Where's that player in my team? Because when we went 1-0 down, who was sitting there going, "Yo, give me the ball"? I didn't see anyone, bro. Declan Rice run in midfield once. Didn't see our captain. Marino was awful. Yeah, where was everyone else? We ain't got anyone in our team that do that, bro. Because they're all cowards. Yeah, they're all cowards, bro. And the manager's a coward as well. Yeah, we potentially had a lad on the bench. Yeah, Ethan. And what does this manager do? Brings him on the 90th minute. Yeah, if I'm Ethan and his agent, mate, I'm getting him out of the club in the summer. Yeah, because how can you sit there watching your captain stink it out, stink it out, stink it out? Yeah, everybody on the planet can see that captain's been shit. Yeah, and he made 1 pass in half an hour. Yeah, I don't think he'd done any forward passes that led to anything. Yeah, it's just more hair flicks and snot flicks and arm waves than anything else, which is standard.
he's a poor player, man. Like, but like honestly, it surprised me at how poor he is, Lee, man. Like, I can't.
And all I keep hearing about is, oh, but he's had a baby. Well, what is he breastfeeding then? Like, is that why he's got no energy left? He's breastfeeding? It's taking it out of him. Like, bro, this guy is a multi-millionaire. You telling me he can't afford a nanny?
He's probably got 3 nannies. You know them ones. I'm not really trying to hear any of that, bro.
He ain't wiping a shitty bum at fucking 3 a.m, bro. Let's just.
Who was the manager that brought him in anyway?
This manager.
So it was this manager. So he's only ever played for Arteta.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think, why did he look better before and he looks shit now? I'm trying to think.
Because we were playing attacking football before, bro.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, what's changed? Like, because if this is the manager, like, he looks like a shadow of the player I thought he was. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's really weird,
bro. This is him. This is him. The mask has slipped, bro, and everyone can see it apart from the manager. And the thing is, if the manager had any balls, he would have hooked him off at half time. Yeah, but he can't. And the thing is, he's got to stick with it now because it's his captain. It's got to make it work now, isn't he? Yeah, it's his captain. If he takes the armband off of him or sells him, yeah, then it's going to be a case of a slap in the face to the manager, isn't it? Yeah, because then he's admitting, yeah, that he got it wrong, and this manager don't like admitting he got it wrong. Yeah, how can you have Ethan and Wary sat on the bench and your first sub is Ben White, and then you bring Ethan on the 90th minute? Like, what's he going to do? Why didn't you bring him on 30 minutes to go and give him a chance to get in the game? And to be fair, when he came on for that 5 minutes in stoppage time, he was quality.
Yeah.
But I had this conversation last night on Potts' channel. Like, the reason that Ethan don't get any game time anymore is because he don't keep the ball. He gives the ball away too much and he don't do anything off the ball. He don't track back. Yeah,
he takes too many risks, isn't it? He's not a system player.
No, it's just give me the ball, I'll run rings around people and slap one in. Yeah, and he got hooked off against Brentford at half time. Yeah, that's probably killed him off a little bit. Yeah, because he weren't tracking back.
Yeah, he's a defensive liability, innit? But this is why your manager likes Trossard though, because Trossard does the hard yards, innit?
Same with Martinelli.
Yeah, same with Martinelli. That's why if he can play both, he will.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. He wants these players to sprint back at 100 mile an hour. Run up and down like Olympic sprinters. Yeah, which is why we've had so many hamstring injuries. Yeah, Ethan don't play like that. Ethan will try and take a man on, try and take 2 men on. They lose the ball. Now there's a turnover. Now everyone's out of position.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's caught up the pitch, so he can't get back. Yeah, that's why I don't play him. That's why I like Odegaard. Yeah, because he keeps hold of the ball. Yeah, he don't do anything stupid with his passing. And that's why he's there, bro. And it's his captain. Yeah, if Berta's got anything to do with it, sell him, mate. Get rid of him. Yeah, because somebody would be stupid enough to pay 70 million for him.
I hear it.
And all this hair flicking and all that, bro. I can predict every time he's going to do it as well. I'm not even taking a piss. He's going to hair flick in a minute. Bro, now he rub his nose, then he'll do it again. 2 seconds later, he rubs his nose, does it. Yeah. Bro, I can predict it every time. Yeah, if your hair needs flicking that much, either put a fucking Alice band in it or shave it off, mate. No, real talk, it's jarring, man. It's jarring. At least Mason Mount, when Chelsea fans were mocking him for it, shaved his hair. Like, but that again is another coping mechanism for him having a shit game. Flick my hair around.
Yeah, it's him and your goalkeeper doing that, innit? That's what I love. That, you know, when man are getting slapped up at home and man are telling the crowd to shout like the crowd are gonna put the ball in it. I love it. You know
the keeper was doing that at half time, wasn't he? Just as a whistle went. Yeah, when he was doing it, I was like, yeah, maybe give him something to fucking cheer about, mate. How about that?
But this is the thing, though. I always say it, like, as a footballer, if you want the crowd, to be more vocal, how about you play better? That usually works. You know what I mean? That usually works. I don't really see teams playing well and their crowd not really reacting to it. Do you know what I mean? Players they're begging the fans to shout. But it's like, bro, you're just defending. Like, you don't have the ball. What are we shouting about?
Yeah. But it's what they do, bro. We have more arm waves in that game than we had shots.
Ridiculous.
Saka was doing it. Martinelli did it. Odegaard did it. Declan did it. The goalkeeper did it. That's half the team, bro. Doing all of this. Come on. How about shut up? How about you put the ball in the back of the net and they'll get up for it? How about that?
Yes, facts.
Our manager doing up some inspirational talk. Bring your shin pads. Yeah, we should have bought our sleeping bags, mate. How about that one? Well, bring your shin pads. I want you to kick every ball, guys. We were there together, guys. Bring your shin pads, guys. Bring your kit, guys. Bring your boots, guys. Yeah, how about bring a fucking nightcap and a sleeping bag? How about that? Yeah, because what was that, bro? Honestly, I felt embarrassed, mate. Now, that first half was an absolute football masterclass. Yeah, we got taught a harsh lesson in that game. Yeah, now they're going to fuck this game up against Bournemouth, which is cool. I couldn't care less about that game at the weekend. Yeah, but I'll tell you now, if he plays any of these first team players in that game and they get injured, oh boy. If he plays Partey and he gets injured, wow. Plays Declan and he gets injured, cool. Saliba, cool. We can't even drop the goalkeeper because the reserve one, the backup keeper's on loan from Bournemouth, so he can't play.
Oh, man.
So if the keeper gets injured, then what? Well, we put in Neto in goal in PSG.
Oh, that's insane, you know.
Even the only player I'd played that started the other night is Odegaard. Yeah, our punishment, start him. Yeah, make him play with all the reserves. Yeah, he might actually look like he's up for it in that game.
Shit, the bed. I didn't even realize, bro. Hey, you lot are. I don't see a way back for you lot, man. I'll be honest. I just don't see it. Like, and even if you did have the ability to do it, I just don't think that the players even have the belief, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the only way you were really troubling them was the set pieces, really. Do you know what I mean? And the goal that got disallowed, like that was the way I saw you lot really giving them problems, was the set pieces. And Arteta tried to create these physical situations by getting your goalkeeper to be waiting on the halfway line and hoofing the ball up. But it's like, that was the game plan. The game plan was just keeper hoofs it, second ball.
Keeper hoofs it diagonally up to Saka or someone, Marino, and nod it down, yeah, it's just embarrassing, bro. And the thing is, did you notice there, that free kick that was disallowed for the offside? Did you notice it was the first set piece that Odegaard didn't take in that game?
No, I didn't.
Declan took it.
Yeah, Declan Rice, bro. That's his thing, though. I can't lie. Like, he can put a good cross into the box, innit? Like that's his thing now. Do you know what I mean? Like they've turned him into that now. You know what I mean? He's the set piece guy, bro. He's the corner taker, and I just don't know for Arsenal, bro. Like the evolution of this team under Arteta needs to be studied, man. Because I don't know. First, we thought we were gonna get exciting football, and then now we said, all right, cool, we're gonna get physical, robust football. And either way, you lot just can't get over the line, bro. And it's one of them ones where I don't think it matters what kind of football you play. I just don't think that your players ain't got the stomach for it, mate. And it comes from the manager. Like I've never seen a team make such a big deal, of a quarterfinal and a semi-final. Like I've never seen it, bro. You man doing custom adverts and that, bro. Like
but Rants, people are sitting there and go, yeah, but look at Real Madrid doing up Remontada prop for a whole week.
But they had to.
Yeah, exactly. They had to because they knew they were fucked.
yeah.
Let's just be real with it.
They had to. Even before the Real Madrid thing, you lot done the advert before that. Do you know what I mean? Advert after it. Do you know what I mean? And then before this, your manager telling man to bring their boots to the game and that, and bring their shin pads, and do you know what I mean? And bring dog food and that. Like I've never seen nothing like
to get dog walked.
Yeah, bro. I can't believe it, bro.
No, it's crazy, man. It's jarring.
I think that, you know what it is? That's like Arsenal, the football club. It's like they play the game in their head, before the actual game, and it's like they overplay the occasion instead of the game, innit? It's like the occasion gets to them. Like as a club, like I've never seen a club play the occasion like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like just act like you've been here before, even if you haven't, like act like you've been here before, man. It's like the occasion fully gets to them, bro, and they start wheeling out all of the influencers and the celebrities and the PR and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no need for that, bro. Like, them man are doing full adverts, bro, and movie trailers, to a fucking football game.
Oh, that's mad. Yeah, we've been doing it all season, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they obviously see Don Robbie outside the Etihad last season going, you must believe. Yeah, and they thought, that sounds good. We'll have some of that. Yeah, we'll do that next season because they all fell for it.
But I swear you lost that game, though.
Yeah, we got banged.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You lost that game, though. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like these men don't learn, bro. After I saw Arteta get the speakers out before the Liverpool game, and you got banged, After I watched that,
Yeah,
all
and we got done
yeah.
4-1 in that game.
Yeah. After I seen that, yeah, I would have thrown that in the bin, you know. That's never happening again, you know. I'm not documenting anything because that was embarrassing.
We've done it against Man City, we've done it against Liverpool, we've done it against fucking Real Madrid. To be fair, we got through, but yeah, bro, this is what this club has become, though. It's just become like a movie, and a very bad one. It's like Disney Channel. Yeah. It is literally like Disney Channel, bro. We've got a bunch of young kids that support our club and know nothing about it. Yeah, that sit online all day telling people like me that I'm a fake fan because I want to win, and they're just happy to be mates with other losers on the internet. Yeah, so they've latched onto a football club. They don't really give a shit about the club, Rants. Yeah, they don't care like we care. They couldn't care less. They genuinely couldn't care less, fans. They sit online, they know nothing about the club, and they're just there to banter other fans. Yeah, because they ain't got any mates, so their mates on Twitter. Yeah, then you got the pompous, condescending types. Yeah, like Tom Canton and his band of Merry Men. Yeah, that don't really give a fuck about the club either. They're just using the club to get into the mainstream media. Yeah, and there's loads of them. Then you've got the suits, the suits and all of that. They just go down the Arsenal because they can get tickets via work. Yeah, so they couldn't give a shit. Yeah, and then you got the tourists that come in. They actually made quite a bit of noise, to be fair, most of them. Yeah, but again, it's once in a lifetime. Yeah, that the noise will be rocking. Yeah, so and they're all spread out, so it's not the ones that want to make all the noise. Yeah, they get fucking looked at by the locals. Yeah, you know what? This guy's from Australia and he's singing a fucking song. That's new. Yeah, bro, fucking, it's horrible, man. This club's fucked, mate. All singing on the concourse, go and take your seat and don't sing. Yeah, then lose a game, I'll blame the ref.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You only need one thing to go wrong and the place is silent. You can hear a pin drop. This is what I didn't understand. And that's why, in a way, yeah, PSG scoring so early was horrible because they scored so early. It was like, bro, that kind of set the tone for the game. After that, they did. And you could see Arteta. One thing about Arteta, yeah, is like, he's similar to, I think Klopp was similar as well. You can fully see when these men are agitated, you know. You can see when they're rattled on the sideline. They don't disguise it well. There's certain managers here that are like, they're not happy on the sideline, but they kind of got a poker face, bro. Arteta, like, has fully wears his heart in his sleeve. Like, when he's stressed, you can fully see it. And I feel like that stress transcends into the crowd and it transcends into the team as well, bro. Like Arteta visibly looks like his head's gone.
Bro, if he just sat down and weren't doing ball boy and jumping around like a crackhead, like it maybe calm the team down a little bit. Yeah, but he's just literally kicking every ball. He's grabbing the ball, throwing it to the players. Quick, over here, guys. Pass the ball, guys. He's micromanaging every single pass. And it's like, bro, just go and fucking sit down, mate. Imagine playing for that guy, bro. He'd do your head in. Yeah, no, honestly, training probably be all right, but then you're playing the game and he's micromanaging you all the way through the game.
Yeah.
That'd do my head in, mate. I couldn't play for him. I wouldn't be able to play for that guy, bro. Yeah, no chance. It'd do my head in. Yeah, and then the thing is, you're right. It transcends through the team into the players, into the crowd, which is why they do all this arm waves and all of this crap. Yeah, it's pathetic, bro. Yeah, it's pathetic. Even the set piece coach got told to sit for fuck down, bro. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and Arteta was throwing him back on the seat.
Hey, that was nuts. That's what I mean. Bro, Arteta's head was gone, bro. Do you know what I mean? But even then, it's like, bro, you're behind, yeah. But I didn't really see from the sidelines that he was really trying to get back into the game. It didn't look like that. It looked like he was afraid to take a risk, yeah. Because he was happy to take the 1-0. Maybe it's just me, but
no, bro. He's looked at the bench. He's seen 3 fullbacks, 2 goalkeepers. Yeah, Raheem Sterling and Ethan. What's he going to do? They'll bring Ethan and Sterling on. Well, that's a drop in quality straight away, isn't it? Yeah, because it doesn't matter which
they're fresh though.
Doesn't matter which winger you take off. Sterling's a drop in quality by a mile. Yeah, Ethan, take off the captain, cool. Yeah, that's an upward. Yeah, but he ain't doing it, bro. This guy, we know when he has to take risks and when pressure is on, he folds, bro. Yeah, bro. I lost 6 semi-finals. Semi-final games. Yeah, last 6 semi-final games, we ain't scored a goal. And 5 of them have been under this manager, I think.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think 5, maybe all 6 of them. I think it's 6. 6 semi-finals, we ain't scored a goal. Yeah, do you know how mad that is? 6 in a row, bro. Yeah, and then he's going to finish second 3 times in a row. And people are telling me this is cool. So he can't get past the semi. or maybe get some Viagra, mate. Yeah, and not only that, he can't get past second. So he's the nearly man then. So let's get rid of him and get somebody who can. Because I'm watching Barcelona play sick football with a young squad with bare injuries. Yeah, absolutely sourcing out, bro. And I know they didn't win the game. Yeah, but at the same time, look at the way they play. Look at what he's done to that club.
They were 2-0 down and they still showed, they showed enough character to continue to go for it. Do you know what I mean? They didn't feel sorry for themselves at 2-0 down. And this is what I have to respect. They just kept playing their game. They play with a certain confidence and almost arrogance that, we're 2-0 down, but we're just going to keep doing what we're doing because we believe that it's the right way to play and we believe it's going to be enough. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. And now they got themselves back into the game just from obviously individual brilliance, but also just pure, it's the will, bro. And that's what I think Arsenal don't have. And this is why I'm not worried about them winning in France, is because they don't have the belief, to go to France against PSG, against the crowd, against the hostility, and go there and just believe that they can win the game. I don't believe that belief is there, bro.
No, some of them have it, but most of them ain't. Right, and let's be real. Saliba knows what that stadium's like. He's played in there. Yeah, so he'll know how hostile it can be. Yeah, other than that, like what Declan Rice might have it. Skelly maybe, Timber. Other than that, I'm struggling, bro. Because the captain ain't. He's going to shrivel and fold like he always does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I just look here and I just think like, even if we get to the final, we ain't winning it, bro. Inter Milan yesterday, went 2-0 up. He then went back to 2-2. Half time comes, and I'm thinking, right, they're going to sit back some dirty low block and stink it out. Instead, they're on the front foot.
Their manager made some good adjustments in that game, and the thing is, when I look at the Inter game, and I look at Inter and I look at Barca, Arsenal's attacking good enough, to be able to do to Inter what Barca did, bro. Like Yamal pretty much needed free play. The manager said they put 3 players on Yamal. Like Arsenal ain't got a single player that you need to put 3 players on. So they don't have the individual ability to trouble Inter the way that Barca did. So
no.
So
we haven't got the individual brilliance. We haven't got the deft touch. I mean, look at that pass from Pedri, bro.
Yeah, it's a joke.
That pass was a joke, and then Northside heads it down. But you know what's mad? I didn't even realise until I see the second replay here. Was Ferran Torres. He ran across the defender, stopped, run around the back of him, gave himself 5 yards of space because the defender thought he was going over here. So he carried on over there, run around the back, tapped it straight in. I was like, that is unbelievable fucking movement. Like, just that was like a striker movement. Yeah, and I know he's not a striker properly, but that tells you all you need to know about what that manager's doing with them players. Because Ferran Torres is a scrub. Yeah, and now look at the way he's playing. Yeah, look at the way some of them players are playing, bro. I mean, they didn't have their first choice goalkeeper. They brought Chesney out of retirement. Yeah, throwing these on for 4 trophies. Yeah, Koundé went off injured. Balde's already injured, and they had Arejo on the bench because he's just come back from injury. Yeah, then they haven't got Casado or Bernal. Then they haven't got their best striker. Yeah, and they're still playing like that. Then it's like we're crying, 29's out injured. Oh, Saka missed a couple of weeks. Fuck off. Yeah, they've got the youngest squad in the league. Yeah, youngest squad in the Champions League, and they're running rings round teams. Yeah, and then you look at Inter, bro, the way they break from back to front is rapid. Yeah, bro, if there was a chance, I think, who was it in midfield had it? I think it was Barella had the ball. Yeah, and he just misplaced the pass. If he had placed it perfectly, right, I swear down they had a 5-on-2, bruv, in the second half. Yeah, and then obviously they got the ball back, Barca. I was like, but why are they attacking with 5 players? Yeah, you're away from home. You're drawing 2-2. Yeah, just sit back on because that's what we do. We'll go, fuck it, it's 2-2. We'll shut up shop now. Get out of here with a draw. Instead, they're like, no, we're going to go and win. And that is why they're going to win it, bro. I don't think Barca win it. Yeah, I think Inter win it because he.
Yeah, I think Inter win it. I think so.
He was getting cooked after they scored them 2 goals because he was too defensive. And Barcelona are the wrong team to play park the bus against, mate. Yeah, because they will find a way because their movement is world class. Yeah, so then he thought, fuck it, cool. Second half, we'll tweak it. We'll push up the pitch a bit further. Yeah, and then when we get the ball, you lot break 100 mile an hour. Yeah, that's what they did. And bro, to be fair, they limited Barca in that second half. Yeah,
they did, bro. They did.
They were still pushing.
If the manager had made the tweaks he made at half time in the first half, yeah, they would have won the game. But you know
If
what
he
it
had done
is?
it at 2-0 and said, right,
Yeah.
now we've got the lead, now let's tweak it. Yeah, they would have won that.
They would have. But you know what it is, yeah. Still, hats off to the manager for actually changing something, bro. Because we see a lot of the time, yeah. It's like these coaches don't want to coach no more. So seeing this guy, yeah, like learn from his mistakes and say, yo, like this is what we need to do. We're gonna make some adjustments. And then the manager even came out after the game and said and spoke about what you did. And it's like, yo, hats off. Like it's good to see a coach that's actually coaching, a manager that's actually being proactive, yeah, and also putting things in place here to protect his team, bro. Because this is what it is. How you judge these top coaches is the adjustments they make in game, bro. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
how can they affect a game, change a game when it matters on the biggest stage,
Mm.
when they're bang under pressure?
Because man for man, Inter were in trouble, you know. In the first half, as soon as it went back to
Demarco
2-2,
got absolutely fucking sent back to Italy, bro. Like, the
as
way he
soon
got
as it
sat
went to
down.
2-2, it looked like Barca had so much confidence.
Yeah,
If,
it looked like Inter's heads had gone.
Yeah, if Inzaghi did not, take back control of that game, it could have just ran away with them, you know. And before you know it, like they're 4-5-2 down, easy. Because
Yeah, thanks.
you see that same period that Aston Villa had against PSG, where they had like a 20-minute spell. Yeah, they scored. I think they scored 2 or 3 goals in the space of like 10 minutes or something like that. And in a Champions League tie like that, the game can just get away from you, bro. Like it really can. Like this is what people need to understand. The game can just fucking run away. So,
yeah, no, facts, and that's why that right there. And with Hansi Flick, because he can change, they still play the same way, but he tweaks certain things that makes it a bit quicker, yeah, or a little bit slower, yeah, or he'll change the personnel, yeah, and there's slight little tweaks here. That is the difference between elite managers, yeah, and good managers, yeah, and that is why both of them two managers are elite, bruv. Yeah, they're quality. Yeah, absolutely quality, bro. That was a feast of football. I wanted another 90 minutes added on.
that was unreal, man.
That was unbelievable game of football, bro. Then that is a Champions League semi-final with two of the biggest clubs on the planet. Yeah, with two managers that have been to a final, one that's won it and one that's lost it, just all having a go. Yeah, and when you're watching my club, they're just sitting there going through the motions, thinking we ain't good enough to beat this lot. Yeah, and again up against a manager who's already won it. Yeah, our manager showed his inexperience and showed his lack of eliteness. Yeah, and up against an elite gaffer. Yeah, and then them two last night, that was like 2 boxers having a right fucking tear up. Like the Chris Eubank fight the other night. Yeah, that was literally 2 proper teams having a right go at each other. Do you know what I mean? My team just sat there going through the motions.
Completely different styles as well. Do you know what I mean? But both teams didn't let up.
Yeah, no, it's mad, bro. And this is why my team won't win it. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm sitting here on 31st of May looking forward to a Champions League final with my team in it. But I won't be, because I'm not stupid, bro. I've seen enough of this gaffer. I've seen enough of this manager, mate. He ain't it. Yeah, some of the players ain't it. We need a massive overhaul of players. We need an overhaul of the training staff, the coaching staff. Fuck this set piece coach off. Get rid of the goalkeeper coach. Get rid of all of them. Yeah, every time we get a set piece, that flipping idiot standing on the touchline, jumping up and down, we're doing all of this. Mate, just take the fucking corner. We're losing the game, mate. Like he wasted over a minute taking that corner, Declan, and then Ben White runs straight into the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper went straight on the floor, free kick. Yeah, what are we doing here, bro? Yeah, the gimmick is done. If he don't win it, that's 5 full seasons he has been here, plus the half season where he won something. Yeah, 5 full seasons. Enough is enough, mate. Yeah, and I'm seeing people going, "Oh, it'd be a bit harsh if we sack him after he's got to his Champions League semi." Nobody cares, mate. It's 5 years. And that comes back to what I say to you all the time, bro. They look at the last result, the last season that we're on, yeah, the last games or whatever. Oh, it'd be harsh if you sack him after a semi-final. No. What about the other 4 years, mate?
It would be harsh if you sack Ancelotti off the back of winning the Champions League the year before. But, bro, this is life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, their manager, Ancelotti, won a Champions League in his first season back at that club. Yeah, after winning a Champions League in his first season there last time round. Yeah, and he got sacked the first time round. They brought him back, and he's going to get sacked again after winning a fuck ton of trophies again. Yeah, I'm sick to death of it, bro. There's only one other big club in the world that has gone nearly as long as this, and that is Atletico. They've gone 4 years without a trophy. Yeah, and they've still kept their manager. Yeah, and he should be sacked. Unai Emery should be sacked. 2 years without a trophy. Bye-bye. Yeah, thanks for getting us back in the Champions League. Might not make it this season. Yeah, but it's been good. It's been emotional, mate. See you later. Yeah, because this is why I always say it, Rants. 2 years. Yeah, otherwise the standards are on their ass. Yeah, and then all I hear is, oh, yeah, but there'll be no managers left. Yes, there will, mate. Just because he ain't good there or he ain't done it there, don't mean he can't do it there.
Yeah, football doesn't work like that. So,
no.
Yeah, no.
Look at the Wolves manager, bro. The Wolves manager was at Al Shabab in Saudi. He's coming to Wolves and he's won about 7 on the spin.
Yeah.
It kept them up. They were in relegation.
Yeah, they were 19th at one point, I believe.
Yeah. It's kept them up. Bro, look at the manager of my Saudi team, Mahrez FC. They got to the final, bro. Fuck Ronaldo. Ronaldo tears were glorious last night. They got knocked out by a Japanese team, bro. They got cooked. They got absolutely fucking chefed. Yeah, Ronaldo missed a sitter right at the end as well. And Duran did, to be fair. But
is that what that video of Ronaldo having that breakdown on the halfway line? Is that from that?
Yeah. That's from the game last night.
Brad, what was he doing, bro?
It looked like he was on fucking acid or something. It's like
Brad, I seen it. I was thinking, hold on, what's the man doing, bro? I just seen that go viral, yeah, and I was thinking, why is he on the pitch by himself? Was that after the game?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that was right at the end. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because that's what he does. He has to make it about him. He's got main character syndrome, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, I couldn't believe it. I keep seeing it, but I didn't know the context to it.
Bro, they were playing a team called Kawasaki. Kawasaki, I think it was. Bro, they were 3-1 down at home. Their fans had travelled 10,000 miles to get to that game, you know.
Damn.
Yeah, and they were 3-1 down at home. And they scored right at the end. And yeah, mate, that team were rapid on a counter attack. I can't lie. Yeah, that couldn't keep. Ronaldo's team couldn't keep up with them. They were rapid. The next one back at the M3-2, and then John Duran went clean through on goal and totally missed the ball.
Oh my God.
And then Ronaldo had a chance right at the end and fucked it as well. But yeah, Ivan Toney, Firmino, Galeno, all my ballers, man. Mahrez, they're all in the final, and it's the Champions League, their version.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. When we see managers like my manager. Well, he ain't my manager, Arteta. Yeah, jumping around like a crackhead and a clown. That manager at Al Ali, yeah, he did a double at Salzburg in his first full season. First season as manager ever. He done a double at Salzburg, bro. Yeah, then he retained the title the next season. Now he's out in Saudi. First season, I think he finished 3rd or 4th. Yeah, this season, I think he's 3rd. And he's now in the Champions League final.
Mental.
Yeah, what phase is he in? Go and get him. Got nice drip. He's younger than Arteta. All the boys in our club would fancy him. Mate, is he the best looking German we know? I don't know. Yeah, and he's got ballers, bro. Galeno, market opportunity in Jan, 40 mil. Mahrez, market opportunity in the summer. Firmino, market opportunity. Ivan Toney, market opportunity. Their front four is better than ours. Yeah, then they got Frank Kessie in midfield. They got Viega. Yeah, they got a better team than us. Yeah, Mendy, old man Mendy from Chelsea in goal. It's jarring, bro. When I see some of these other teams and other managers, I think like, when people say, "What? Who could do better?" Well, go and get him. Go and get him, and if he can't do better, sack him as well.
Facts. That's what I'm on. I don't care, bro. I've got no attachment to any of these managers or anything like that, bro. I just need results, my bro. Football's a results business, man, and it's like, especially you see at my club, you know what kills me? You see when people want to bring up the Saleh Ferguson thing, yeah, it's like, bro, listen, let me tell you something. Saleh Ferguson went through what he went through and did what he did, yeah. So we never have to do it again.
Yeah,
you know, like that. You know what I mean? So,
that's funny.
do you understand what I'm saying? Like people are saying, "Oh, but Saleh Ferguson did this, bro." What are you talking about? Like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, no one cares about.
That's fucking mad.
Like, nobody cares. He done all that, so we don't have to. Why are we still suffering? We're not
man. It's like the war veterans, man. They did all of that, so we didn't have to, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. He built everything up, got the club to the top level. So now just maintain it. That's what you got to do. Just polish the side, clean the windows, you know, make sure everything's trimmed, nice, proper. That's what you got to do, mate. Just water the plants.
Like them man are holding on to the struggle is crazy, Lee, bro. It's like us working so fucking hard, making all this money to give our kids a better life than we had. and them man want to struggle like we struggled, bro.
Then they go and flip it all on red in the casino and lose it all.
Yeah, but it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about what Sir Alex Ferguson did, bro. Like, you would have wanted Sir Alex Ferguson sacked, and you would have wanted, bro. Shut up, man. Like I know what happened in it. I know.
But this is the thing, Rants. Yeah, they chat shit about this, folks, and we get this all the time. Yeah, Arsenal fans want Arteta out. Yeah, but it took Fergie 7 years. No, it didn't. How many trophies did he win in his first 5, mate? 3. He won 3 trophies, I think, in his first 5 years. He won a League Cup and an FA Cup, I think.
Yeah, but
then he won the league.
They're talking about the league, innit? You know that one.
Yeah, but then he won the league, but he still won shit. He still won along the way. Yeah, this manager has been to 1 fucking final, Rants. Yeah, Eddie Howe's been to 2 at Newcastle. Oh yeah, but it's Newcastle. Oh well, but what, mate?
You're right about Eddie Howe, because he got to a cup final the first season and then we beat them, and then second season he won the cup and he got them to Champions League. So he's got Champions League.
Yeah, it's been there 3.5 years, which is 2 years less than Arteta.
Yeah, and he's got Champions League qualification, 2 cup finals in that time, from taking over a team that was 17th, I believe, when he took over.
Yeah, they were right down the bottom. Steve Bruce had him in near relegation.
Yeah, so
they let him have his 1,000th game, didn't they? Let Steve Bruce have his 1,000th game.
Yeah, and then they fucked him off. So he's won a cup. He's been to 2 cup finals, won 1, and Champions League qualifications. They were 20th. Wow.
And they were robbed because Mbappe dived, and it was never a fucking penalty. Wow. They would have got out of the group stage. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? And he's in the top 4 again already.
Fuck you know.
So what phase is he in? Because it took Arteta 3 full seasons to get in the Champions League.
That's crazy.
Because I see somebody on the show earlier saying, "Oh yeah, but Unai Emery's not a better manager than Arteta." I'm like, "What are you basing?" I'm listening to it. I'm thinking, "Why? What are you basing that on, mate?" Yeah, and then his argument was, "Yeah, but has Unai Emery ever won a Champions League?" No, but he's also been to a semi-final, mate, with Villarreal. Yeah, so your manager's equaled Unai Emery's Champions League campaign. Well done. And he spent 750 mil. Villarreal ain't even worth that. You can buy the whole club for probably a third of that. Yeah, like what we're doing. It's pathetic, bro. The excuses I hear for this manager just wind me up. Yeah, the excuses I hear for Odegaard wind me up. He's had a baby. Oh, he's not fully recovered. Oh, he might need surgery. Well, why is he playing then? Yeah, why is he playing? Yeah, it's not like he's not been back since November, bro. He's been back 6 months. He's been shit all of it. Yeah, let's not forget he was crap before the injury. There you go. They were 19th. That's crazy. And now look at him. And let's be real. He ain't spent a massive amount of money, but his talent ID is crazy.
He hasn't. Considering where they were and where he's taken them, when you actually look at what he spent, it's a modest amount. Considering a lot of men have spent way more than him and got far less to show for it.
Yeah, facts. But they just love excuses, Rants. They love, like, a lot of our fans for both of our clubs have started supporting either back end of Fergie era for your lot, or back end of Wenger era for my lot. Yeah, like, so they're young. They've only seen Wenger be there for 22 years. They've only seen Fergie 26 years. They think that that's how football's supposed to be. Yeah, then when they see somebody come in, like Arteta, they go, "Oh, wow, he played for the club. Oh, he was the captain that ended the trophy drought for 9 years. Well, guess what? We're on 5 years now, mate. And he ain't ended that yet. So he might actually outdo Wenger on that one if he's still here for 10 years. Yeah, and then they love the love story. Then you've got social media blown up out of fucking to the levels it's out now, constantly peddling out PR, with the journalists, constantly peddling out trash on the actual website and on the Twitter page, the official ones. Yeah, bring your chimpanzees, guys. Yeah, how about bring me a fucking trophy, mate? How about that? Yeah, you've had enough time. Give me a trophy. How about that? Yeah, and then it's anyone who goes against that, like me or like you or like anybody else. Yeah. Nah, you don't deserve to celebrate if we win. You're a fake fan. Like, who the fuck are you, mate? Like, real talk, who are you? What, you're going to stop me celebrating if we win the Champions League? I'll have a bottle of Cristal 2004 sat there sipping on it very nicely, thank you very much. 2004, because that's the last time we were any fucking good. But we ain't winning it. But this is my point, Rants. The whole thing has been so diluted away from what it was, football. And now it's just a jolly up and just a little meet up in it. Yeah, we're going to have a little meet up on Match Day on Twitter. Yeah, we can all sit on Twitter bantering each other when your team loses. Ha ha ha. Yeah, and then go down the ground. Oh yeah, have a couple of beers. We'll sing a couple of songs about Tottenham, and then we'll watch us lose and go home and cry about refs. Just what I mean. The whole thing, bro, it's embarrassing. The DJB sat on Jez's channel yesterday, yeah, and they were talking about the 30s and the 40s of Arsenal history, right? And they were saying, like, he said it so perfectly, DJ, yeah. He goes, football has not changed. The concept of the game is still the same, mate. Yeah, you play on grass, you compete against other athletes, yeah, or men, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you put the ball in that net as many times as you can and keep it out of that net. Yeah, at the end of it, you've won the game if you put it in that net more than you've kept it out of that net. And at the end of the season, yeah, the team who wins gets a trophy if they've won the most games and got the most points. Yeah, what's changed in football since? Apart from the pitches have got better. Yeah, the balls got lighter, the kits have got tighter and more expensive. The tickets are more expensive. It's on TV now. Money's infiltrated the game, so on and so forth. But the basics of football have not changed, bruv. You win or you've lost. I don't want to hear seconds progress. It ain't. You've lost. You just lost by less.
Yeah. And actually, when you look at it, like how you finish 7th has gotten worse.
Yeah. Bear with me 2 seconds, mate. My missus is calling me, yeah?
Yeah, no worries. How you finish 2nd has gotten worse, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them ones where them man have just regressed. And that's it. People try and reinvent the wheel with football. Like, people think that football has changed so much in its essence, but really that's all it is. Score more goals than the other team. I always tell people the goal's the same size at every ground. The goal's in the same place at the other end of the fucking pitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what country you're playing in. It don't matter what league you're playing in. It don't matter none of that, bro. The premise of the game is the fucking same regardless. This is why, yeah, when I see all of these coaches, yeah, trying to make football seem more complicated than it really is, bro, it pisses me off. Like, the most important people in football will always be the players. This is why I'm on buying as many good players as I can, because at the end of the day, if I buy loads of good players, yeah, it's very, very difficult, yeah, not to play good football with good football players. It's very difficult because good footballers almost guarantee good football. Almost guarantee it, bro. Like, I don't know many teams that have really good footballers that don't play good football. Like, Real Madrid don't have good footballers at their essence. They have big names, but they don't have good footballers, really. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not really. And that's just what it is. When I look at Vinny, when I look at Mbappe, when I look at Jude Bellingham, I don't see good footballers, bro. They're not good footballers. They're athletes. That's just what it is. Even Rudiger, bro. Rudiger's a good athlete, but he's not techie like that. Do you know what I'm saying? These men are not footballers like that. And this is why, when you see a team like PSG, the reason why PSG are playing the brand of football they're playing is because the technical level of all their players. Arda's a great footballer. He don't play. He don't play. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the reality. Like, he doesn't play. PSG's football looks the way it is because they got really good players. Yeah, Enrique's a good coach. Yeah, cool. But they got really good players. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reality. Like, when I look at that PSG team, yeah, the least technical player in that team, yeah, the least technical player in that team is probably Pacho, maybe the centre back. Like that. Everyone else, you can say they all got feet, all of them. They all got feet, all of them. And even Pacho's feet are, like, they're good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole team got feet, blood. So how can they not play football? It's impossible. The whole team got feet from back to front. And this, if you want to see football, you pick a team where everyone's got feet and then you get football. Like, it's just not that difficult. Like, exactly. And Pacho's not even a scrub, yeah, like, on the ball compared to other centre-backs. He's probably one of the better centre-backs on the ball. Do you see what I'm saying? He's one of the better ones on the ball. I'm just saying, for argument's sake, we needed to pick a player. So we just picked him. Do you know what I'm saying? We just picked him because Marquinhos is good on the ball, bro. Do you know what I mean? If anything, Marquinhos looks more like a midfielder than a defender on the ball. So when we're looking at their team, if everyone's got a technical level, like the technical floor is that high. So because of that, the football's always going to be good. That's it. And bro, facts, like not just Japan as well. A lot of them Asian teams, Korea's the same, yeah. You get players, yeah, that are physically fit, technically good, and the football always looks good. It always looks good because if you got technically competent players, yeah, 11 of them, you're gonna get good football by default, bro. The problem is now, yeah, managers now are picking teams based on physical characteristics of players, bro. This is why Arsenal's team has average heights like 6'5" at Arsenal, and the football's suffering. The football suffering because of that.
100%. Look at Barcelona, yeah. Now, Barcelona have got a team full of midgets.
Yeah.
And even when they haven't got midgets, I mean, Lamine Yamal's probably just touching 6 foot, maybe. Yeah, but he's skinny as fuck. Yeah, but he's so techie, bro. Pedri, techie. Yeah, Gavi's techie, but to a lesser degree. Yeah, but he's still technically sound. Yeah, look at what's his name? Casado, another one. Yeah, I know he's out injured. Bernal, another one. Yeah, even Balde. Look how techie they are, bro. Yeah, then compare that to Real Madrid. Real Madrid have not got mad techie players, bro.
No, they haven't, and that's why. Yeah, when it came down to Real Madrid versus Arsenal, it came down to Arsenal were able to impose their physicality on Real Madrid because Real Madrid didn't have the technical ability, to neutralize them.
People are saying my mic's getting crazy. Is my mic all right?
It sounds fine for me.
I've turned it down a little bit. They're saying it's doing craziness. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, Spain overall. If you look at Spain national team, bro, it's a joke how good they are. Yeah. Same with Argentina though. You know, if you look at Argentina under 21s, yeah, and then the Argentina first team, bro, it's identical. It's just full of technical ballers, bro. Yeah, and I feel like football might be healing itself a little bit. Yeah, because like we've seen all of these 6 foot rugby players getting bopped off the park all week now. Yeah, we see Real Madrid, yeah, get bopped off the park by Arsenal, and that was just like rugby player versus rugby player, and Declan scored a couple of screamers, and the rest is history, isn't it? Because let's be real, we didn't exactly batter them.
Yeah, but that's what it was like, bro. Like the 2 free kicks, yeah, took away from the fact that it was a typical Real Madrid game where, like, their goalkeeper makes loads of saves, but they're still in it. You know them ones. Like that's what it is, because that's what Real Madrid do, bro. Like, because they always try and hit teams on the counter. Other than that, yeah, and I even said to Joel as well, a cheeky spot, I said, Declan Rice's 2 free kicks, yeah, papered over the fact that Arsenal lack quality when it comes to finishing.
From open play.
And you've lacked quality all season. All season, bro. Your set piece goals, yeah, have fucking master fact, yeah, that in open play, you lack serious quality and the ability to put the ball in it. You lack it. But because you were scoring from corners and free kicks and stuff like that, it wasn't such an issue then. It wasn't. But your quality, the lack of quality is awful, bro. Like you saw it in this game again, though. The 2 chances that fell to Trossard and Martinelli, if they fell to decent players, yeah.
No, if that's Rafinha in that chart, both of them chances in the back of the net.
Facts. Right,
yeah, and on his left foot, if that's Rafinha on his left foot, yeah, clean through on goal like that, bang, that's a goal. Not even taking the piss. That's in the back of the net. Yeah, if that's what's his name? What's the fuck his name? Ferran Torres. That'd be in the back of the net. Yeah, and it's like if that's Vinny Jr., that's in the back of the net. If that's Rodrigo, that's in the back of the net. If that's Mbappe, it's in the back of the net. Like I just look at this team, and it's just they've been winging it, mate. They've been absolutely fucking winging it. Yeah, and this manager's been very fortunate that he keeps finding a little way to keep the gimmick going. Set piece. Oh, set pieces. Oh, the corners are going to lay. Yay. Corner are going to lay. Yay. Yeah, we've scored 1 corner this calendar year so far since January. 1 corner. That is embarrassing. We're in May. We've scored 1 corner since January. That is an absolute joke. Yeah, and then then the free kicks from Rice. They're 2 of the greatest free kicks you're going to see all season. In fact, the second one is one of the best you'll ever see. Unbelievable free kick. And it's like, again, that masked over it. Yeah, and that's why we didn't turn up against PSG, because even the players bought into it. Yeah, and thought that result against Madrid was job done. They'll just steamroll PSG now. It doesn't work like that. And that's because, again, they got techie players. Real Madrid haven't really got techie players. Vinny Jr.'s mad clumsy. Yeah, and he is techie. I'm not saying he's shit or anything, because he ain't. I like Vinny, but at the same time, he ain't anywhere near technical ability-wise, Kvaratskhelia or Doué. Ain't nowhere near their level of ability technically. Yeah, he's had a better career. I'm not saying that he ain't a better player, because he is overall right now. Yeah, but if you're looking at just technique, yeah, then Vinny Jr. is nowhere near Kvaratskhelia or that Desiree Doué. Nowhere near. Yeah, but if you're looking at big moments turning up when it matters, Vinny Jr. is normally the guy, isn't he? 9 times out of 10, he's going to turn up and do something. Yeah, whereas some of these other players at my club and PSG, they've been serial bottlers. Yeah, let's just be real with it. Or they've been at shit clubs and now they're at a good club. Yeah, and they've got a good manager, PSG. So players that have played for Wolves are now playing for PSG. We've got players that play for Sociedad playing for Arsenal. Yeah, and look at the difference in their ex-Wolves players and look at the ex-Sociedad players at my club. Yeah, we've got the least technically gifted Spaniard in midfield, who's now our striker. Yeah. And we've got a failed wonder kid who can't even score goals against Kosovo and Kazakhstan and Gibraltar.
Oh,
and
bro,
all
facts, bro. We're seeing it now, bro. Like I always say it, bro. Man, call me a eye test merchant,
aesthetics merchant. I get that one all the time.
brother, tech merchant, all these other things, yeah. And it's like, bro, we're seeing now, yeah, that skills play bills in football, innit? Lamine Yamal showing people that now it's not about pace and power, bro. He's a little skinny kid, yeah. He's not mad quick, and he's taking a piss
They're shook to touch him, bro.
Yeah,
the way,
bro.
And he always picks the right pass. Like when he's maybe not so much with crossing, yeah, but like when he was on the edge of the box yesterday, they're shook because they know he can go left or right, and he was side on there, so he's facing the D on the outside of the box. Yeah, and he's got about 3 players, so he knows he can't get a shot in, but it's walking, bro. Yeah, and then he just pops the right pass off every time. Yeah, and Pedri had a shot just over, I think it was. But bro, he's probably weighs about 68 kilo, if that.
Yeah, if that, bro. Do you know what I mean? And they can't get nowhere near him, and this is why. Yeah.
Do you know who he reminds me of? Sorry to cut in there. Do you know who he reminds me of? Because people keep saying Neymar, like comparisons in my chat.
It's definitely Neymar for me, bro.
For me, I'd say he's more Mahrez. Because he's not got he don't have that long leg stride that Neymar had. Yeah, where he glides. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
He doesn't have the pace that Neymar has. You're right, but people forget how quick Neymar is because the injuries have killed Neymar. But young Neymar was
1 second, my door's going. 1 second.
No worries. Young Neymar was rapid, bro. Like I swear down. Like you look, a lot of men don't remember young Neymar. Like young Neymar had burners, like real burners, like kick and run burners, innit? And Yamal don't have the kick and run burners, but I don't know, man. I definitely see the Neymar, the stop and start, bro. The weight of pass, everything like that. I see it. If he's not left-footed, I don't think it's Amara's thing. I don't think it is. I get it. I think the touch and the elegance, like the way he strides, like I get that, but I think his game is very, very Neymar-esque. Very Neymar-esque. So no, I hear it though, man. Like Yamal I can't lie. The gap between Yamal and everyone else is bigger than the gap between Messi and everyone else. Do you know what I mean? Because at least in the era of Messi's, we had Bale's, Ronaldo's, Griezmann's, Neymar's, and Hazard's, and that.
Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah, like in this era, there's no one of that level of the guys I just mentioned. Everyone's below that again.
Yeah, we're looking at Saka.
Yeah, bro.
Like, if anyone thinks that Saka is better than Lamine Yamal, you need the men in white coats to come and get you, mate.
Bro, it's mental. I can't lie. Like Yamal's like
the drop off's crazy, isn't it?
2 levels above everyone else. Like the level below is vacant, and then you have to go down another level to get to the Sakas and that.
It's crazy, bro. It's just a joy to watch, mate. Listen, everyone knows I like Real Madrid. I've liked Madrid for 30 odd years. So they're my team, innit? Yeah, but I just like good football, which is why I liked watching Messi at Barca. MSN at Barca, Yeah, that them teams were just fucking sick. Like I'm just watching them play with Xavi, Iniesta, and all that. It's just so good to watch. Yeah, and now I'm watching this Barca team, and I'm watching it because he's playing. Yeah, I'm watching it because Pedri's playing. Yeah, and I know I'm going to see proper footballers. I'm looking at a baby Cesc in midfield, and for me, I'm looking at Mahrez on the right wing. Like I can see the Neymar comparison though. If he had a bit more pace and that a little bit longer leg stride, because Neymar would just glide and his fucking his legs.
Yeah, but
like,
Neymar just way quicker, like bro. Neymar,
yeah, rapid, isn't he? He was
Neymar
over
was
5
rapid.
yards. That guy was a joke.
But he didn't look. The thing is, he doesn't look fast. You know that there's certain players that look mad explosive because they're really athletic. Neymar was gliding, but gliding in fast forward. Like it didn't look like it didn't look like he was trying to be fast. It just looked like he was just fast. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just so explosive over 5-10 yards. It is mad, yeah. But
no,
like he could embarrass you so quickly at full speed.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like how are you so in control of the ball at full speed like that? Yeah, left or right, and you can change angle, shape, foot. Like the agility was crazy with Neymar.
Different.
Yeah, but for me, yeah, I think he's more Mahrez, like because like he's not quick. Yeah, he ain't got that explosiveness, but he's just so techie, bro. Like, and he just run around. Like he's always shielding the ball. And Mahrez always done this. Yeah, the reason he couldn't get the fucking ball off of him is because he always has it the furthest part away from you. Yeah, so so he's already seen you, so now he knows which way you're going. Cool, well, I'll take it that way, and now the ball's here and you're here. So now you can't tackle me because it's on my left foot.
But it's also the threat of knowing that they can and they will go down the outside. That's the difference.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Look at the way.
They'll be side on here, but they know they can check back onto the left foot, cross, or they can fake the shot and then go back down the outside. So you never really quite are set because you don't know if they're gonna go.
I've never seen Demarco get cooked like that in my life, bro. He's a fucking sick.
He was meant to be. He was the best left wing back in the world, before yesterday. And this is what happens. This is what happens.
I think he's still sliding. I don't know where he was sliding to, bro.
This is what happens when you play against certain players, man. You know them ones. It's like what Messi done to Boateng. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Boateng." There was a shout at one point. They were saying he's one of the best centre backs in the world, and then Messi just said, "Yeah, get in the bin, bro."
Yeah, look at what Gareth Bale did to Maicon. Fucking ended his career, bro.
Yeah, bro, it was one of those.
It's great. I've never seen that Demarco get cooked like that, bro. Yeah, he was so rattled.
I've never even seen him have a bad game, Demarco.
Same. Yeah, normally he's all right, isn't he? But bro, that was craziness, man. And the thing is, the boy was just smiling as he was doing it. So I'm saying, do you think, right? Because he seems like quite a grounded lad, isn't it? Yeah, you don't really see him doing the fuckeries and all that. Yeah, so he's obviously got good people around him. Right, but bro, do you actually think he sits back sometimes and thinks, "Fucking hell, I'm actually really good, aren't I?" Like, do you actually think that? Because obviously, his mates telling him you're unreal.
You know? I don't think so. I just think he doesn't care, bro. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I watched the clip on CBS of him after when he's talking to Henri, and he just seems so unbothered by everything. I'll be honest, I just think he just doesn't care, bro. I'll be honest, like the way
he's probably still studying for his Barcelona. Still studying to get out of school.
Bro, the way he plays football, is the way his personality is. He's just like, bro, he's mad confident, but he's mad relaxed at the same time. Like he's not.
Yeah, that's dangerous right there.
Yeah, he's not taking any of this in, like it's bro, you gotta understand, he doesn't know any different. This is him playing football in the playground with his friends. He's been at Barcelona for so long that like this is normal to him. This isn't
it's like going in the playground and playing with your pals at school, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's the same with Messi.
It's the same thing, just a professional
mates. Because if you look at Messi and them guys, they're playing with the same players that they played with in the academy. So this is like after school football for me with my friends. It's the same guys.
Yeah, just on a bigger stage.
Yeah, it's the same shit to him, bro. It's not like he was at this academy, then moved here, then played for this team, then he got bought by this team, bro. Like it's the same uniform he's been wearing the whole time. Bro.
That comment's hilarious. He got cheated on and carried on balling. He actually did. Didn't he score a screamer against France? Was that after it was, or was it later than that? I don't think it was Euros with it. Maybe it was. I don't know.
No, I think it might have been.
Yeah, I think he scored the screamer, wasn't it? Yeah, just spit up with a bird and then banged on top bins against France.
Yeah, bro,
I think it was France.
Hey, man. Do you know? I mean, nothing can affect.
That makes it even funnier is the fact he's got the braces on as well. Yeah, the braces make it even funny because now you know he's young. You know, like and he
Brother,
looks young.
he's so good, yeah, that it's like, man were just like, he can't be that age. And then you look at his face, he looks like a kid, and they're like, yeah, still can't be that young. No, man don't believe it, bro. Like, man just do not believe it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Nah, he's a joke.
No, he's unbelievable. He's the best winger in the world, mate. There ain't no one near him.
By far, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
there ain't no one.
Bruv. Give him the next 5 Ballon d'Ors in advance. Just give him the bruv, because no one's
if he don't win it this year, football's dusted at that. Ballon d'Or's dusted anyway. But if he don't win it, he should win it. Yeah, Rafinha in for a shout and all of that because of the goals he scored. But bro, Rafinha's nowhere near as good as this geezer, mate. Imagine being that good, and he was that good at 16, bro. Like he was chefing up France the day after his birthday. 17th birthday, sticking top bins in the Euros semi. It's like, bro, you're taking the piss.
No, different.
Like, imagine being that good, not even just at football. Imagine being that good at something at that age. Yeah, that your level's better than anyone else in the world at it. Like, and you're 16, 17. Bro, it's pathetic. Yeah, every time I watch him, I've only ever seen him have like 2 or 3 bad games where he's not really been involved in the game. And he's had like the ball's bounced off him. But this is how I always know he's going to have a good game. If it's the first time he gets the ball, his first touch is immaculate, I know he's kicking on. Yeah, it was funny because in the game yesterday, we didn't really see him for the first 20 minutes. Yeah. And then he was like, nah. And he dropped inside a little bit more yesterday. Yeah. To receive the ball and a little bit deeper. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying to you earlier. Like, he said, we ain't fucking losing.
Yeah, he just wanted to win the game on his own. Facts.
Yeah, it was like, we are not losing this game. And then after that, it was a Lamine Yamal masterclass. And the maddest thing is, he was up against Demarco, and they subbed Demarco.
Yeah, because the manager was like, yo, we need to...
Yeah, we need to get somebody on that's just going to mark him. Just mark him, because this guy's getting cooked.
Yeah, because he knows Demarco wants to get forward. So he was like, yo, like, we can't do that. That's not going to work today.
Yeah, but that's a good manager. That's a good manager, because I'll be real, yeah. I know he hit the bar. I think he was trying to cross it and he hit the bar. And he was still on smoke, but he weren't on smoke as much as when that sub happened.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, because he sat back a little bit. I can't remember the fella's name who came on. He sat back a little bit more, whereas Demarco's just up, boom, boom, boom. But yeah, bro, I swear, when he chopped back inside and Demarco just went sliding. Yeah, I'm just like, he must be sitting. Well, obviously, he weren't thinking at that time in his head. Yeah, he's probably looked back at that today, pissing himself, bro. Like, look at, where's he sliding?
But mental.
Ah, it's crazy, bro. Like, and then we're going to watch Garnacho tonight, and Brennan Johnson and Mateus Tell.
Bro, hey, listen. Oh,
bro, we've seen Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, we've seen Desiree Doué. Yeah, we've seen fucking Lamine Yamal and Northside on top ins. Dembele. Yeah. And now, yeah, Madueke's going to play tonight. That's scrub for Chelsea. Yeah. We're going to watch Brennan Johnson.
Fucking Pedri. Bro, we've seen all these footballers. They're going to watch these scrubs now. That's why they're playing on Thursday. I'll be honest. Like, this is why it is.
Bro. Bro, do you know what's crazy? If you somehow scam a win, yeah, and win this tournament, and you get Barca in a Super Cup final, your kid's in put in the bin. That will end your manager. That will end your manager. They'll be gone. Because that will be a cricket score, mate. They will absolutely spank you lot.
No, they will.
And the maddest thing is, yeah, it'd be even funnier if they got Tottenham with their ridiculously high line. Bro, that could be double digits.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
Yeah, you wouldn't concede. I don't think you concede like 5 or 6, but you'd get pammed.
No, we could concede 5 or 6, bro. I wouldn't put it past us. I'll be honest.
But if it was Tottenham, if both teams ended up winning it, if they got Tottenham, bro, I think the finals in Italy. I think it's in Italy. They'll just leave Big Ange to the mafia, bro. Just like, hey, it's yours now. It's yours now, lads.
It's a mad thing.
No, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But what are you saying for tonight? You confident?
But of course not.
No Sanchez, no Nico Williams. Nico Williams is a big miss for them.
Listen, I'll take a draw right now, bro. You know them ones. If I could hit simulation, give me the 0-0. We go back to Old Trafford, bro. I'll be honest. You know
Sanchez the biggest miss. Yeah, Nico Williams, although I said he's a big miss for them, it's only because he's the outball. He's the one that can drag them up a pitch. Yeah, but like you said, like I've said before, I don't rate it that scrub. But I don't know who they're going to play on that left side. Yeah, and then Sanchez not playing. Yeah, he's injured as well. He's quality. But they got Unai Gomez. He's pretty good. He'll play in that position. But I don't know, man. If you don't win this first leg, then it depends what the score is, I suppose. If you lose,
if we lose, we're out. I believe. I don't think we can turn any result around because I don't think that we have the mentality, and I don't think we have the firepower. If Bilbao turn up to Old Trafford knowing all they need to do is defend, I don't think we've got enough about us to break them down. I don't think we have that. I think our best bet is both teams having to get a result in the second leg. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, chat saying Nico Williams fit. He's going to play. Wow, I thought he was out.
We will see, guys. Yeah.
If you lose by 2 goals in this game, you're out.
Yeah. We're gonna see. We're gonna see in it. But I think if we lose today, I think we're out in it. But I don't know, guys. We're gonna be there anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Just make sure you smash the likes. We'll be back for the United watch along at 7:30, man. Redirecting now to Footy Talk with Marv now, man. We're gonna so we got another hour show, and then we go straight into the United game, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see what go on in it.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be sitting there on my hate along, which will be lovely.
Yeah,
that'll be very nice. And I think Spurs will get through. I'm not too sure about you lot. I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight, but not too sure, bro. If you lose by 2 goals, you're out. 1 goal, you could turn it around. It's at Old Trafford. Yeah, we'll see. But Tottenham, I think, could go through. And I ain't interested in Chelsea. Fuck Chelsea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, the game is the game, bro. Do you know what I mean? This is hilarious. Man said they're saying a tweet from an Arsenal supporter saying Emirates had no aura because the sun was up. Brother. Do you know what's funny? Dembele shushed everyone, told him to be quiet, bro. Right at the start of the game.
They fully obliged for the rest of the game, bro. They all sat in silence for the next fucking 87 minutes. He literally said, "Be quiet." So they all sat quiet.
This is crazy. You know,
bro, do you know what's funny? Yeah, Kenny Potts and a few others that I know that were at the game. Yeah, they said that like they were singing, like the fans were singing at the beginning of the game, and it was almost like nobody knew, that the goal had gone in because everyone just carried on singing. It was like it was Potts that said it. I think it was Potts. He said, "I've never seen anything like it before." He goes like the fans are singing right at the beginning of the game, getting the players up, getting the crowd.
And the goal went in so early that they didn't.
Early, they didn't even realize the goal had gone in. Just carried on singing, a lot of them.
But maybe that's why he was shushed, man. He was like, "Bro, what are you still singing for, bro?" I mean, I was like, "Hold on, bro." You know I said, "You lot, take a breath, man." Do you know what I mean? I said, "Take a touch, man. Take a touch."
Yeah, man. Yeah, that goal was fucked as well, because if he had caught that sweet, it wouldn't have gone in.
But that's what I'm saying. It's because of the bounce, innit? And he dragged it. If he catches it sweet, he probably balloons it. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, thanks.
Man, absolutely mental, man. But yo, you lot, let's run up these lights, man. 2.5K in here. We're back here for Footy Talk with Marv. So yeah, we're not going anywhere, man. So man's gonna redirect you guys to that. What are you doing? Are you watching the game later or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the United and Spurs game. And then after that I'll be live on the main channel.
Sweet.
So, yeah,
all right, people. So there it is. So yeah, man. Make sure you run up the likes and hit refresh button. And yeah, man.